Wave. Are you going to stay?
No.
Oh, no problem.
I need to show you.
Rugby tackle.
A little flag.
Hi everybody, I'd like to welcome you to this wonderful exhibition, and I just want to introduce Tuli Zulu to you. I had the very fortunate experience of meeting Tuli a while ago here at the gallery. When Tuli walked in, she lit up the space with a dynamic, warm and enthusiastic personality. Tuli has an extensive career, from being a DJ in Classic FM. Prior to this, she spent a year teaching African literature and directing various shows in New York. She's also a very well-known TV presenter and MD of Create International, which is a communications company which focusing on PR, marketing and events. Tuli also has had extensive involvement in the F&B art fair. Tuli has agreed to do this opening for us. She came in, bought this beautiful piece of Andrew's, and we are honored today, Tuli, that you are here, that you've given us your time to open this exciting exhibition by Andrew Shabele.
Thank you. Thank you, everyone. Welcome. Welcome. How are you? Okay, good. You know why I'm so comfortable? I'm in my little corner. I love being in my little corner. So this is a very safe and a very happy space for me. Something just propels me in my spirit to do this, and I'm going to do it. There's an incredible energy today. Thank you. I'm honored. I'm honored when I got the call that I should come here today and be in my corner, how the universe works, thank God. I hesitated not. In the myriad and in the maw of everything that's happening in the world right now, and everyone has their own personal, anecdotal, COVID experience or wherever you are in life. So when I was not just summoned, but when I was honored to take up this position, I said, what an honor for me to be here today. My name is Tuli Zulu, as they've said, and I battle with people introducing her and listening to all these accolades. But I am an advocate and a surrogate for all things art from a patronage point of view, and I think the epicenter of what brings us here is that we all come from different art forms. But ultimately, art speaks a language that transcends and traverses worlds. Art has no color, yet it does have color. Art has a sound, yet it can be silent. Art has a tone and a frequency, yet you can interpret it as the purveyor of what you need to be able to behold. Today we come to Artili, and I match with it because it's monochrome. What synchronicities, you know? And as we come into the space where we're able to come into a courtyard and ultimately be able to be transformed, transported, transfixed, engaged in the space, and the 13 artists that are in that gallery, I want you to really take your time and your space and to hold your space and how you want to interpret it, whether it's with a friend, your children, your family. But that being said, I think what brings us here today and what I've been enshrouded with my responsibility is when I came into the space a few weeks ago, and I know your works is called Encounters, right? And the interpretation of what Andrew says about encounters is that it's an unexpected occurrence that happens by chance as an interpretation. But I have a different interpretation. Nothing happens by chance. Right? Right? We're all brought here because there's a form of serendipity. There is divine appointment. Art not only, we seek art, we think we consciously seek art, but art seeks us, it calls us. And when I come here for a meeting and I saw Artili, I said, oh, my happy space, let me walk into the space. And I looked at all the art and met Karen, and Karen transported me and journeyed me in here. And as soon as I walked into that room, I literally had a physical reaction when I saw the artworks. My body froze. I don't know what happened at a spiritual level, at a cerebral level, at a visceral level. But it moved me, and I saw the inner girl child. And I think I'd abandoned. And something struck a chord. It's the hamstring of it. And I know we all will see it differently, you know? As you can see, you'll see his works. It's a mixed medium, and obviously he's got a lot of print. That speaks to the external part of what happens in our world right now. But the connection is really having the subject internalize, interpret, or even not even see what's happening with these body of works. But you'll be able to interpret that today. So it gives me honor for you to have your experience, to have his experience, to have our collective conscious experience as we journey and partake in these incredibly cathartic for me works, and works that tell a story of our past, that bridge the chasm, that superimpose on certain constructs that we currently have, and says, I'm not looking at you, but I want you to see me as I look at my environment. And I think there's such a beauty in that, and telling that, and traversing, and being able to take the decay of the city and transforming that into dreams, because there's a lot of positive energy that comes from the works, you know? In the nonsense that we're all dealing with, there's still a beauty in us coming together collectively from a human connection, from different places, different colors, different tongues, different nuances. But we're all here because we're here for the body of works, and art does that. It transcends, it transforms. And may you be changed in your own way today as you take this journey. Thank you so much.
Oh, wow.
So people, I encourage you to come in and have a look at these incredible works. Andrew and I go back some years, and so obviously I've seen him develop as an artist. I see Andrew continually jumping, just increasing in influence, increasing in skill, increasing in what he has to bring forward all the time. The most wonderful artist to work with, and we are so honored that you're with us today and that you have your work with us at Artily, and we really support you, and we really get behind you to want to see you to go to great places. Tilly, we have a gift for you to just say thank you for your time. Thank you. For coming out and giving us your time and your energy today.
Yay!
Andrew, we have a beautiful bottle of champagne to celebrate the start of your journey. We did together.
Serendipity. I didn't know this was happening.
Thank you.
Guys, we have beautiful food over there. We also have a tag art competition. So photograph yourself with one of your favorite pieces. Tell us why you liked it. You stand a chance to win 2,000 Rand gift voucher to spend at the gallery. You do have to tag us and put it on social media. Just little things we need to know. Restrooms are down the passage here, and we are also in a period of COVID, so keep your masks on if you're not eating. Thank you, everybody. Enjoy.
Enjoy.
Can you say a few words?
Yes, yes. Supporting. Okay, hi, my name is Andrew Sabele. I'm here at the Encounters exhibition today at Atili.com and Stanley Avenue. I'm so glad to be part of this exhibition. So these artworks showcases works of the present and the future, and through the child's eye. That's why I use my own daughter to, kind of reflect on how or where we are today, this COVID situation, and also looking back into the past. And this shows that there's always hope, and there's always better path in the future. So I just want to bring joy to people in these tough times through my articles. Yes.
Thank you so much, Andrew.
This is for homegrown radio. Is that what something basic? Like who's the topic in the okay.
My name is the study visa here is depicted on contemporary newspapers as well as papers from the past. So basically, it's an interaction between what's happening now and the past. And also, these artworks are just hope to bridge people's lives and what's happening in this current situation is something to bring a bit of joy. So what I use is mixed media, starting materials, things that connect from the past, like from the 1940s, 1920s, up until the present. Want to record history using the medium of art, because such documents and stuff are always discarded or left in dark rooms. So through the medium of my art, I want to, showcase, things from the past and the present to the world. Thank you so much.
With me, I'm the amazing Mr. Andrew Tabele, and behind us we have one of these extraordinary artists. I actually wanted to find out from him what inspired this. I noticed that he uses a different medium in this particular painting. It's not what you see every day. He shows articles, and I noticed as well that it is history that he's conveying now. And there's a baby girl actually looking at these articles, like what it seems like when she's reading or something like that. So what I wanted to find out from you, Mr. Andrew, is what is it about this particular medium that inspires you, and what message are you trying to convey? Because I also noticed that you use history from the 1930s, for example. So what is it about this that you can tell us?
Okay, what I can tell you about this artwork is I wanted to document history, from the past, and especially South African history. This is when the King and Queen of England came to South Africa, and I just decided to. I came across these, articles, and these are original newspaper, articles, and I decided to kind of document history, pertain artwork. The figure on the newspaper is my daughter. So actually, to the future generation, because they will never know what happened in the 1930s in South Africa. So actually, it's a documentation of history. Just to cut it short, it's a documentation of history, and I want to preserve it and preserve it to the future generations. So it's basically.
I love that. As he said, this is a picture of his daughter, and he's basically speaking on history, particularly in South Africa. So I love that you convey this message and preserving it for the future generation, because it is important for us to know what or where we come from. So thank you very much, Mr. Tabele. I love this. I'm looking forward to that interview. I want to know more about what it is, what your art is, where you come from, and everything. This is Yewanga, and this is Home Growth Radio, broadcasting with Mr. Andrew Tabele. Thank you.
Thank you.
Took a long time. It took 2 months because I'm already used to painting, so it didn't take me too long. What's your name?
She said, I want to meet the artist. It's like, okay. Yes, you are. The confidence of you.
Yeah.
You met the artist. So we have to see more of this stuff and we will
Yes.
color and see what's happening.
Yes.
You haven't done what it are from top as well.
Yes, we need it.
Hey. How are you, Stephanie? Oh, nice to meet you too. Yes, yes. The Jolly Paul, that's a yeah. Yes, I started doing streets. The streets, I started doing street people, but then from like after COVID-19 happened, something like that. But it's not that I abandoned it. Yeah, I still do lighter subject matter. It's still not neglecting my part. These are auditions. I put the film for this. I put varnish this, and then I paste the picture. So these are the auditions. Yeah, the those boys, they are prince. They are prince. Yes, they are prince. This.
I let them go. If they were the same son, people would think to do together.
You know you don't have to do it. Let me look.
I'm excited to meet the person that's going to meet you. And you meet this amazing artist and find out inspired.
Oh, sorry.
So yes, we can do it.
Got pictures.
something along the line of catch,
Unspeakable size 6. Unspeakable.
The first two, but there's a chance to so she brings joy to
I believe so, yes.
Hi, I am from Northern Radio. My name is Keanu Grace Major, and today we are after the song to the expression, and I am with the lovely Tuli Zulu. She is a beautiful woman, and I can also tell you that she's one of South Africa's most popular continuity announcers. She's had an amazing career in the art space, and now she also participates in the Art Collective. Can you please tell me what is it that speaks to you about this beautiful art scene that you're able to do?
I love it. Firstly, it's unspeakable joy, and I think the totally resonates with that. And having just introduced me, you know, I'm a hybrid of many different things that come together with the art form. So having worked in classic when I saw this piece, I just saw, you know, the notes and the music sheets, and I thought, wow, this, you know, life, we are like encapsulated by music everywhere. And like with the current, you know, climate that we're in right now, with pandemics and gender-based violence, there's so much happening that could really let us all down into this now. When I saw this girl in this yellow and blue outfit, it just like looking accurately. It just struck something in me that is not hope, you know?
Yes.
When I'm going through the tribulations, the trials, the, you know, you know, like the future troubles, I must always be reminded that I can look upward direction where my help comes from. So this really just gave me a sense of hope that, you know, art is also transformed into music. Like I see it, you know, symphonies. I hear them when I see a piece. So I really love that with the bold hues, with the skirts of the black. I really, really, really loved it. Yeah, one of my favorite pieces. So this is my second collection that I've seen. Yeah, I have two of them.
Seeing that you are such a person that loves media, right? So would you ever try and pick up a paintbrush and do something? Tell us a story.
Yes, I would. I actually am currently living with a very good friend of mine. She's an artist too. And we have an easel in the house and she said to us, when you have time of looking in the house, we're going to go and things. And I think we all had an expression. So I can't wait to also etch my expression, you know, on short canvas. Whether I know what I'm doing or not, you know. But yeah, it will be quite exciting.
Lovely. We're synchronizing with our outfits today, black and white. Beautiful. We are Rainbow Nation, and this is where we'll be. Homegrown Radio, Africa's Gift. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thanks.
Thank you so much.
Yesterday's wow.
Yeah,
Okay, thanks.
Thank you so much.
I'm so scared of photos, you know that?
Should I make photos as well? Or,
Yeah.
I'm going to someone.
Can I make glasses too?
Yeah,
It's just so nice.
Yeah. Say everything on it. Say it. So it's like, what should I say now? Yeah.
Awesome. Thanks.
Can I have one of those as well? So you see from where you come from, you know what I mean? When the times don't all this up, we got like up. So, you're gonna be an IT guy.
Listen, got to process a transaction, then it's got to be okay, so
Do you want to hold it? Do you know how to work the machine? Can you
Has she never done a selfie?
Why? Hashtag autism. So instead, yeah, instead of the at, hashtag autism. And then whatever text you want to put. So go backspace. Alright, now type autism. Perfect.
Expression is a way of somebody expressing himself into a lot of realities that are going to around them. You know what I mean? There's a lot going around, and some people can't express it verbally by speaking or telling anybody, but through art you can say a lot. You know what I mean?
Definitely. Speaking about expressing yourself through art, you said that this is one of your favorite pieces by Andrew. Why is that?
Well, it's so original, you know. In most of the artwork, you know what I mean, you find people chilled, taking a picture, and then it looks so, this looks like an unexpected picture. It looks so real. Like, the moment I saw this, I was like, wow, can hands do this? This is amazing, man. Yeah, that's what I love it the most. It's amazing.
Thank you very much for your time, Mr. TJ. Homegrown Radio, Africa's gift to its tribe.
Then excuse me to disappear to the inside. Thank you very much.
Yes, we drink one now.
Hi. You having a good time?
I'm having a great time.
It's major.
So glad.
which I think you will agree represent the very best of African and South African contemporary art. This collection was curated by Karen Callanan, the CEO of Artry.com, and Annette van Tonda, our wonderful associate curator. Both are fine artists in their own right, and their work is appearing on the show here today as well. After the year we've been through, I think it is apt that we celebrate and capture the colour of life and the colour of our beautiful people in Africa, and support these amazing artists who put their life and soul on the line every time they approach their canvases in the solitude of their own studios. Today we have two very special guests who have joined us. Firstly, Thuli Zulu, who is not only an art aficionado and celebrated contemporary personality, she is also a patron of the arts and has been the first collector to purchase one of Andrew and Chabella's original artworks, which is on show in the Boutique Gallery. Thuli, we are blessed to have you with us today, and thank you for opening Andrew's world-class solo Encounters exhibition with such amazing passion and emotion. We appreciate it. Ladies and gentlemen, we also have a very special guest in the house today, Spusiso Lioke, better known as the musician, author and entrepreneur DJ Spoo, who has flown up from Cape Town to be with us here today. Spusiso, we are so honored to have you and your colleagues from Homegrown Radio here with us today to celebrate these incredible artists who in their own right are entrepreneurs of the highest order, having dedicated years to their craft, often in dire circumstances, before becoming well known and successful on the local and international scene. I would like to briefly introduce each one of our 13 artists that are represented here in the Captcha Color exhibition. First off, we have Bambo Sapia, who draws on traditional printmaking techniques and works with acrylic and charcoal on canvas. His work centers around the spirit of Ubuntu Yabantu, a term derived from Zulu philosophy and translating roughly into I am what I am because we all are. Bambo Sapia is a prolific artist who is a recipient of many high-profile awards and has participated in international solar exhibition and international art fairs. He has performed extremely well in South African art competitions in recent years. In 2012, he was a finalist in the Absa Atelier Top 10 Awards and the winner of the prestigious Gerard Sokoto Award, which facilitated the completion the completion of 2 residencies in 2013 at Atelier Les Grands Village in France and at Saïti International des Arts in Paris. Bambo's works are held in the Bibliothèque Nationale de France, the national collection of prints, amongst others. Then we have Daniel Stompie Salibi, who's a good friend of ours and a celebrated South African artist and musician. His works draw on the themes of music and cultural identity expressed through abstract painting and art making. He says that his artworks are an expression of the soul rather than the intellect. Then we have Laduma Toto Makabuka. You see these 2 amazing pieces here of his. Laduma is a contemporary urban artist whose work incorporates subject matter related to social concerns. He has a unique style that combines graffiti with image making. Badumo is a confident and bold artist with a vibrant painterly style, combining mixed media onto large-scale surfaces. Then we have another dear friend, Banele Dejai. Banele is based in Warman Township in Captcha. I'm trying to get that right. Banele began his working career in construction, mixing cement for 40 rand a day. He was intrigued by different surfaces he found on the construction sites and began art making onto various scrap surfaces. Banele's story is one of success when we look at the incredible works he produces now. There's one of his pieces over there. He paints the people he sees and meets in his everyday life with incredible technical skill and use of colour, mostly working with oils onto canvas. Then we have Tebogo Makauatse, who is a South African artist born in Fouriersburg in the Free State. He grew up at Klerksdorp in the Northwest Province, where his dad was working as a miner in Steelfontein mines. As a young boy, he showed extreme talent and was encouraged by teachers and community members to pursue art. Tebogo has carved out his own path and style as a painter, currently producing colourful, vibrant artworks. And here's one of his pieces behind me, showing the hand of a master painter. His subject matter explores memory as well as contemporary everyday occurrences. We have Nicola Holgate, who's a conceptual artist working in both painting and sculptural media. She sees her work as a storytelling device, allowing the telling to choose the medium that fits it best. She believes that the art of story in all its forms is essential to the well-being of the world. We have Gordon Froud, whose very interesting sculptures by this beam here has been showcased in hundreds of exhibitions throughout South Africa and the world, and he has served as a judge for several national art competitions. He has been the recipient of numerous arts awards and has spent many years working as an art educator at both the secondary and tertiary level in London and South Africa. Perhaps best known for his use of found and untraditional materials in his sculptures, Froud attempts to explore the human condition in his work, particularly with regard to DNA, babies, genetics, bacteria, viruses, and self-portraits. Then we have our dear friend Lynette van Tonder, who's a full-time visual artist and associate curator of Artly.com based in Johannesburg. Her work is influenced by the belief that we weave spatial trajectories through the universe, which is either scarred or beautified by our faith, interpersonal and socio-political tracks. Lynette has an explorative approach to technique and medium, often working in mixed media. You'll find Lynette's work in this corner over there. Then we have my dear wife and the CEO of Artly.com, Karen Kallerman, who's blessed us with an art piece, Spirit Symphony, which is down on that wall. It's a triptych. Karen will often experiment with different products and materials. She resonates with the belief that it is through the act of creating that we become a vehicle for that which is greater than ourselves and are able to release that into the world. A strong characteristic of the work is working with large-scale artworks, often in mixed media. Then we have Simon Fenter, who's a relatively unknown artist, emerging artist also from Captcha. The subject matter that most excites him is portraiture, because he believes a portrait can tell an authentic story and has the power to refocus our point of view and see ourselves and our loved ones as individuals with great meaning. Wana Wasa Mawelela, wonderful Zambian refugee living in Johannesburg, South Africa, who came into the gallery a week ago or so to show us his amazing artworks created out of found steel objects. He's produced the 3 horses, as well as the sculpture of the man's face at that side of the gallery. He's incredible, and we're so glad to have found him, and we pray and hope that you will support this emerging artist who's a refugee from Zambia. Then we have well-known South African, or African artist rather, Solomon Umgboyo, who's based in Johannesburg at the moment, working from August House. He was introduced to drawing as a child and encouraged by his mother, who was a teacher. His paintings are a reflection of his thoughts, inspiration, and ideas. He mainly uses charcoal, pastel, acrylic, and oil on canvas to portray his ideas in visual form by creating beauty and thus making a personal statement. He's afforded us this beautiful round canvas at the entry to the gallery, and I'm sure you'll all agree that his colourful style and depiction of portraiture is really something to behold. And then I can't not mention again our dear friend Andrew Nchibele, who's a rising star. His work has in recent times, in the last year and a half, doubled in value. Now producing serious investment art, Andrew's work is being sold by Artly.com all over the world, and he's featured, of course, in our solar exhibition in the Boutique Gallery. When you stand in front of one of Andrew's works, you're simply moved by the joy of the human experience, and it is no wonder that his work has become highly sought after. Finally, I would like to thank the team that has been operating in the background to grow the Artly brand and build this amazing gallery, both in its physical form and on our fully commercialized digital platform. Amy Elkington, thank you for your tireless and dedicated work, which often goes unseen. And to Amy Cullinan, who faithfully takes care of the gallery on weekends and brings a lovely energy and thoughtfulness to everything she does. Thank you, Amy. To Lynette van Tonda, who's a dear friend of ours, who brings her passion and enthusiasm for art and artists to this gallery, who's been with us on the journey from the beginning. We truly treasure you and thank you for your input. And then Michelle Purdy, who always goes the extra mile and works in the background on the books and administration. Thank you so much, Michelle, for being part of our team. And then today we have Tristan and Masava and TBO helping us with the drinks and introducing people to the gallery as they come in with us. And last but not least, a big thank you to our tireless and extraordinary CEO, Karen Cullinan, who started this gallery 3 days before lockdown, guys, last year, and has built it into a vibrant, recognizable brand and home for many aspiring and established contemporary African artists. So please enjoy yourself, and importantly enjoy the artworks. They are for sale, of course, so if you feel moved, please make the purchase and beautify and enrich your life for many years to come. I just want to mention our friends Peter and Jess from Pretoria, from Ergo Mask. Just put your hand up there, Peter. Peter and Jess, because of lockdown, lost their business and had to start a new business. And they created Ergo Mask, which is an extraordinary range of masks. Just have a word with them, look out for them on social media. I've just received one as a gift. These are the best masks I've ever worn. Okay. Now, we have a very special treat for you today, guys, which has been organized by Homegrown Radio. And being a poet myself, I find this to be so exciting. Please welcome spoken word poet, Maureen Ngobeni.
Greetings to everyone. It is an honor to be in the presence of art, because you know that as an artist, you don't just do one part of art. Art lives in you, and pictures like this motivate and inspire a poet to continue with the writing. My name is Maureen Ngobeni, also known as Poetic Poet, Nganakati Yamutsonga, simply meaning Tsonga Princess. And yes, I am multilingual. So I'm going to offer you 2 pieces that are very close to my heart. The first piece, I wrote it as a personal piece, but I believe that apart from it being personal, it's going to speak to one of somebody in this space. Amen. Amen. So yeah, I love saying that. The first piece is titled, I Am. Black girl magic is who I am. Aspiring queen to rule the world and lead it into its gracious presence is what I aspire to be. With my crown filled with coils and knots tangled enough to carry histories of African cultures. As I balance the beams of the four corners of this world with my voluptuous self, black girl magic is who I am. When others say and call each other Wonder Woman, I am no Wonder Woman. Ifela na ki mohaleadi, ki wabo porumela, ki pupusele mabaybaying ale hodimu lratata sekatara hadima. Kumala siwote beshomine wegnene. Mburi yabalanda kusaseka ana abuli no tswari wana sona. Black girl magic is who I am. The second piece is titled Dreams. Enjoy. Dreams, designed to raise the epitomes of ambiotrophic minds. See, not only do they come when you close your eyes and doze off to Wonderland, but they come when you dig deep into the thoughts that carry histories of your identity. See, these are designed to raise the epitomes of an ambiguotic mind. Dreams. Dreams, they start and close off the day as they visit you in your gray areas in your mind, as they embed themselves in the frame of the brain. Dreams, designed to rise the epitomes of an ambiotrophic mind. Dreams. See, these are the carriers of your childhood memories as they tell stories of who you are. I'm so glad I landed my eyes on you because while black girl, dreams lie in your eyes. See, dreams, they are designed to rise the epitomes of an ambidextric mind. You yourself carry 1,000 miles and 1,000 dreams. Dreams, they are designed to carry and rise the epitomes of an ambidextric mind. See, a land and a life without dreams is like living your life like a broken winglet bird. Dreams. See, when you have dreams, you are like that very prosperous land that grows its crops every year. But a life without dreams is like the land of dead crops, like frozen as if they were dipped inside the snow. When you don't have dreams, you are like that germinated seed that was poured to the hot water while it is dead. Dreams. They are designed to rise the epitomes of an ambidextric mind. Dreams. Oh.
Thank you, Maureen. That was absolutely beautiful. I was completely moved, and I'm sure all of you were also moved. So, this is the House of Dreams. Yeah. Enjoy yourself, mingle, enjoy the spirit and community that we've got going here today, and celebrate these wonderful artists that we've come together to celebrate today. Enjoy yourself. Okay, folks, just a sec. As you can see, we have Homegrown Radio with us here today. We also have the Morfire beverage, both incredible businesses that were started by DJ Spoo, Siso, Leope. We are so excited to have you with us today, and we thank you for coming all the way from Cape Town to be with us to celebrate these incredible artists and these young, very excited people. Spoo is a celebrated author, musician, and champion of young South African entrepreneurs. I'm so excited to welcome him here today and to give him the microphone to give us some of his inspiration that I know is going to stay with us for the next few weeks. DJ Spoo, everybody. DJ Spoo!
Thank you very much. Thank you very much. I'm really humbled. Good morning, everyone. Oi, oi. It's quite a beautiful and amazing spirit that is happening all over the world. The world's attention is on us, ladies and gents. African child, you are now global. African child, that phone that you have in your hand can take you places you could have never imagined. I don't think the artists that put together these pieces that are on these walls actually knew that their work one day will be looked at by people from all across the world. So I'd like to congratulate the team for Atili for putting together this amazing gallery. I think a beautiful thing as well is they put it together just before COVID-19, and what happened during COVID, well, lockdown 2020 all the way to now, has tested all of us, and it has redirected, or it has made all of us to start redirecting our energies towards understanding ourselves, understanding what do I really need to eat. What is it that I should eat so that I can live a healthier life? What is it that I've been doing with my life? Hello? Okay. I'll speak a little bit louder while they try to fix my mic. COVID-19 has given us an opportunity to look at ourselves, not only our health life, but our family life with our partners, our business partners, especially our career, and not forgetting our spiritual life as well. A lot of people have sort of done what you would call a spring cleaning or a reset button. Whether you are ready for it or you are not ready for it, whether you didn't want to press that reset button, I think what has happened over the past 16 to it's 12 months now because it's March. It's 12 months. So what I would like to say to everybody who's in this room is stop that negative mentality of complaining as if you're a victim from lockdown 2020 and COVID-19. We've lost a lot of our brothers and sisters, our aunts, mothers and fathers, our loved ones. The only blessing we could be grateful for from God is that we're still alive. If you're still alive, please give yourself a round of applause. So, if you are still alive, it means it's another chance for you to start a new world. It's another chance for you to start a brand new dream, or the dream that you've always had and you've been afraid to go and pursue. I think this is the time to go pursue it. You've got nothing to lose. You've already lost that job, probably. You've already had challenges with that business. You've lost some revenue, like we all have. But it's a new day, ladies and gents. The new world is waiting on Africa. They're waiting on all of our talents, just like we are here. We're here to celebrate all these amazing artists that have put their works on these walls. You know, I was listening to Mr. Andrew Chamile's story over there. The gentleman who's wearing a black cap and a black top. His work is over there at the bottom. If you see the Atili sign, go in there and check out some of his work. And I've just also been listening to some of the stories of other artists that have put their works on the walls. People putting down their work, pen on paper or brush on canvas, trying to get their work out there, not knowing where their next meal is going to come from, not knowing where their life is going to go in 2021. They just never gave up. Now they're a part of this gallery, and I'm actually excited that they've put together their digital processes proper, that now they're starting to sell internationally. And for that, we want to give them a big round of applause for giving our artists an opportunity. Thank you very much. And lastly, what I would say is, I resonate with what is going on here. I resonate with the energy because I'm an entrepreneur myself. From the entertainment and music industry, from radio and television, I've moved on to start my own businesses and helping out other young people in the process. So we literally just started, we started our So I used to work for like YFM, SABC, etc. I lost my job at the SABC, I got fired. I think it was in 2015. 2017, we started a radio station called Massive Metro. We've had our ups and downs with the business, but it's still alive, baby. It is based in Randburg right now, but the great news is that we've heard a lot of young people complain. Exactly what you guys are doing with this gallery to give young people an opportunity. We decided to start a radio training program called I Was Born to Speak on Radio. Little did we know that you guys are going to respond, you know? Little did we know so much talent out there is going to respond, and we had hundreds and hundreds, all the way up to the thousands of young people wanting to be on radio, enrolling for our training program, which happened online during lockdown. 12-week radio training program, which has produced some of the most amazing talent this country has ever seen. And we're like, we can't just let them go out there and go hustle for themselves. Why don't we come together with these young people, make them understand that, guys, we're going to have to pull together and use the little that we have to create a radio station for you. So we didn't have the money to do so, but we decided we're all going to risk and all become partners with our students. And anybody who is now a graduate of the I Was Born to Speak on Radio training program and who is on air starting from the 1st of April, 2 days ago, on Homegrown Radio, please raise your hands so they can give you a round of applause. Congratulations, guys. And welcome to the entertainment industry. So the reason why we resonate with what you're doing and why we partnered, because we are all doing the same thing. We call it the work of God. Because you've been blessed, you have to pass on your blessings unto others. I wish you guys a great future on radio. I've had an amazing career on radio. It's opened up a lot of doors for me. Till today, I'm still celebrated by a lot of South Africans wherever I go. It all started from just a community radio, Etembisa. So this is your guys' start. What you do with it is totally up to you. Embrace this, and exactly the same as the artists who put their works on the walls. Guys, embrace this opportunity as it opens up bigger doors and bigger opportunities for you. Remember, in English they say, don't burn the bridges. As you get bigger opportunities, do right by the people that have opened the doors for you and live a great relationship and move on. Because for you, the sky is the limit. Thank you very much.
Enjoy yourself, everybody. And celebrate the artists and fine art.
Let's not actually move for the party show right here.